Hello, hi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and yes, today is Monday. Today is the 7th of November, yeah, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and yes, again as usual, haven't been really streaming for a couple of days now. And I think the last time I streamed was sometime back last week, I suppose. I think last Friday. Yeah, I think last Friday or Saturday. Can't exactly remember. I think most likely it's Friday because I think I'm quite caught up last weekend as well. Right, and yeah, so the time now is 6:03, a little behind time. I'm supposed to stream at 6 o'clock on the dot, but yeah, there's some delay. So apparently from the previous live stream, I understand that the AirPods Pro, this is the AirPods Pro second generation. It works beautifully. It can actually record my voice without too much of distortion. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so moving forward, we'll probably use this. And the thing about yeah, the Discord, I will see how I can actually do the rectification because previously while using the AirPods first generation, uh, yeah, I suppose it's not hardware issues, most likely going to be a software issue. So haven't been able to capture the viewer's voice, the audience voice for the live stream. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, just starting the stream. So I tell you what, let me just go through the normal usual stuff before we continue further. So yeah, there are two ways you can actually communicate with me in this live stream. One is using the chat function itself, where you can actually leave your question, comments, opinions, and stuff like that onto the chat box itself. I will come back to you as soon as I can during the live stream. So that's one. Alternatively, if you do have a Discord account, you can actually choose to talk to me live on air itself. Yes, by using the voice channel. So what you can do is you can actually go over to my Twitch profile, then look for this Discord link. So click on it, you'll be invited to my server. So what you can do is just join the server, go to this voice channel that says live on air. Click on it and then turn on your microphone, and then we can talk to each other live on air. Right, so one is via the chat function itself, you can type in, or you can actually talk to me live. So these are the two ways. If you are watching this as a recorded stream, a replay stream, on either Twitch or YouTube itself, yeah, feel free to leave your comments and yeah, stuff like this, and I will look through them and I will come back to you. So last but not least, if let's say you'd like to private message me on my other social media handle, I have them on my Twitch profile as well. So I've included my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Right. So yeah, so let's begin proper. Yeah, you might notice it's actually drizzling in Singapore right now. And plus the fact that there's this evening, I don't know, it's probably the evening peak hour traffic, so we are going rather slowly. But no worries, we can actually talk slightly longer because I will need to go to the other part of Singapore. So I'm actually heading over to Bedok area. So yeah, so we'll be commuting over. Right, so in the meantime, if you are online, if you are watching this live, just feel free to yeah, drop by and say hi, or if let's say you have anything to discuss or anything you want to share, or just feel free to do so as well. Right, so the time now is about 6:07 p.m. A yeah, like what I've mentioned, today's Monday is a new start of the week itself, and talking about the week, Yeah, I think I have some um, so-called feedbacks from you guys that ever since I haven't been really been able to do like kind of like a daily kind of live stream, I've decided to probably drop the topic for the week itself. Seems like you guys would rather want to have something to talk about, to discuss about, probably during a live stream or post stream as well. But yeah, in case if you are not aware, so apart from having the Discord server to actually do the live so-called live chat function, in the sense that you can actually talk to me live on during the live stream. There's also a text channel within the Discord server itself. So I have got it under the, if you go to my Discord server, you can actually scroll, you can actually scroll further down, you can actually find this text channel is under the social media. So you expand on it, just look for Twitch. Yeah, ignore the other previous the other social media. Just look for Twitch itself. Once you click on it, you will be able to see our very last poll questions. Yeah, so basically what we have is last time when we start our week on a Monday itself, I will run through this live stream and we will select a topic to discuss for the rest of the week. So meaning to say, if let's say I stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe I skip Thursday, Friday, then Saturday. Sunday will be the concluding so-called day. So if I do a stream on Sunday itself, it will conclude the topic for the week. And then the following Monday, we'll start another topic itself. So that's what we have done previously. Um, but now with my erratic schedule, I can't promise to do kind of like almost a once every other day kind of like stream. So yeah, probably with that I have to drop the topic itself. So meaning to say, if I'm actually doing like one or two streams per week, then it defeats the purpose of having the topic for the week for discussion and stuff like that, right? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So as time goes along, we will see what other new and exciting things that we can actually go about doing it together while I'm actually doing my commuting from point A to point B. Right. So yeah. So if you just join the stream, welcome to the stream. Haven't missed anything much because for the past I say about past couple of minutes we are just going through our usual stuff. Yeah. So okay. So now we are into November already, towards the end of the year. I understand that December, most probably a lot of people will be, I don't know, that's probably in Singapore context, that a lot of people are probably clearing their annual leave so they can actually bring the children who are going to be on school holidays before the next school term starts. So they will probably go to some places for a vacation, to tour around, other countries and stuff like that. So I would suppose it's going to be more intense now because ever since COVID has so-called make everybody unable to travel overseas. So it seems like now tourism is back with a vengeance. I don't know. So yeah, it really really depends. So are you going around? Are you traveling this December, this festive season, this festive holiday? Like, just feel free to leave in the comments or yeah. Right. So as mentioned, um, traffic is pretty heavy. So it's now kind of like the peak hour of where everybody starts to those who are actually still working in offices and whichever place that they are. they start to make their way back home, and that's why we've got this peak hour traffic. So honestly speaking, as compared to pre-COVID days, the traffic is still not too bad, to be honest. Like, um, yeah, probably there are still maybe some people are still working from home, and some probably some organizations, some companies probably have adopted this work from home kind of strategy. It may not be like totally, but probably like maybe once or twice a week or three times. It really depends on the individual company's policy to actually enable you to work from home. In a way, companies do save up as well. So if let's say there are certain days in which not everybody needs to turn up, they don't really need to spend so much on the electricity and stuff like that. Right? But then again, it really, really depends on individual companies. Right. So, right. If let's say you have any topics or anything you'd like to share, feel free to type in to the chat box itself, or you can actually join in the Discord server and then talk to me live. Right. So at this moment in time, I haven't exactly resolved the Discord issue yet. So maybe for the viewers or audience, perhaps I might need you to speak up a little more. I'm not too sure whether it is the receiving side that's not receiving, or I don't know. We'll have to sort this out. And yeah, looks like that's going to be the way. So right now I'm entering a tunnel, as you can see. Right. So okay, so let's continue. Uh, what other things can I talk about? We, yeah, I think most likely we can actually share about things like traveling and stuff like that towards the end of the year, right? And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So feel free to type in the chat box itself, anything you can. Well, you can actually talk to me about anything, not necessarily be it can be anything that we would like to talk about, and then we will see how we can actually go into the topic itself. Right. Yeah, it seems like you can't exactly see a lot of things because it's raining. It's in the tunnel, so everything's fogged up. So, okay, right. Um, yeah, basically, I haven't got anything much to say. Yeah, okay, but let's say I would like to talk about probably it's going to be AirPods Pro, the second gen. It seems to be pretty good. I have actually now I'm using the AirPods, the first gen, right? So initially it's pretty good. Everything is fantastic because I know if let's say if you are driving, so previously I do have a lot of Bluetooth headsets, and yeah, so they serve their function very well. But with the introductions of AirPods, it is actually very, very convenient. It's not, in the past I used to have this Bluetooth headsets. I actually put them on when I'm driving because it's going to be kind of like hands-free kind of thing. So the one that I used to have for those with better qualities will the design will be pretty, it's going to be pretty big. So I do have one that goes around the year itself. It has got the best reception, it has got the best microphone and stuff like that. And yep, everything is good except that if you actually put it on for a prolonged period of time, you can really, really feel the weight on your ear. Yep. So that's the That's the thing. So once I switched over to the AirPods itself, well, it is actually fantastic. It actually functions flawlessly. It connects to my iPhone. So for those who know, who have actually viewed this channel for long, you know that I do carry two phones. So the switching between the two phones are actually fantastic, right? So it's actually very good. And as time goes along, there are newer technologies and stuff like that. So yeah, so competition catches up. So it seems like the others are doing very well. For a very brief moment in time, I do have the AirPods Pro first generation. Yes, that's very very good as well. In fact, it's actually much better than the original AirPods. But yeah, I think I do have some issues with that. And also, I think the first generation AirPods Pro, I don't know, it doesn't really feels that much comfortable. So yeah, so then I switched back over to using just the normal AirPods itself. Now with this AirPods Pro second gen, although the design and everything is still the same, but they actually include a smaller ear tip, which is the extra small, if I'm not wrong. Now the thing is that um, I've been using this AirPods Pro second generation for quite some time now. Uh, I'm not using the extra small silicon tips, and I do wear them for a pretty long duration. And it seems like even though the design is the same and everything is more or less the same, uh, I think I can actually wear this pair of AirPods Pro, not the second gen AirPods Pro, for a much longer time. So that's the difference that yeah that I'm encountering. So I'm not too sure if any one of you will have the same kind of experience. So yeah, right. So I'm out of the tunnel, back into the rain again, and a busy expressway. Right. So this looks more like the pre-COVID days of peak hours. Yep, it's almost a standstill, but not exactly a standstill. Yep. So it's at this kind of peak hour itself, then yeah, the traffic is going to be pretty bad. And with that, um, we have this Singapore very renowned kind of system that controls the car population. So apart from the COE scheme, which is the certificate of entitlement, there's something in which you will need to is a piece of document, official document that you need to obtain before you can actually buy a car and drive on the road. So that is the certificate of entitlement. And if you like to Google it and look around, and then you can actually see the price of the piece of paper, right? So that's why driving is pretty expensive. It's very expensive in Singapore, but people still drive because of convenience, because of one reason or another. So yeah, and when you have this type of heavy traffic itself, the yeah, we do have another very unique system that is called the ERP, the electronic road pricing. Yeah, so basically at certain um, I would say at certain point along the road, along the expressway, in which those are most likely to be congested. Yep. So they will put up this electronic gantry, and once like for example, for this peak hour, so it finds that if let's say the road is going to be heavily utilized, so in order to encourage motorists to find alternative routes, they will actually turn on this electronic gantry. So once you drive past, you will need to pay It's kind of like a toll itself, so you just need to pay for using that stretch of road. So yeah, so that's so-called to ease congestions, but it really depends, may or may not work. Sometimes by doing a detour just to save the money itself, you could be traveling even longer in terms of distance and stuff like that. So regardless, Singapore is still pretty small. So how much of a detour you do is not going to be very significant as compared to the other parts of the world. So if let's say you have got a detour in somewhere else, apart from probably Singapore or maybe some of the smaller cities and stuff like that, uh, yeah, so it's not that bad itself. But sometimes if let's say the location is actually just near the entry, you wouldn't want to go one big round and then just to save that amount. So yeah, so there you have it. And yeah, I think also because it's raining today, so that's why traffic is pretty heavy. Right, so I've been renting for well coming 20 minutes now. So if let's say if you're with me, if you're online as well, just feel free to say hi and to see what are the things that we can actually talk about. Otherwise, if let's say for the next couple of minutes, if let's say there's no one coming in, then probably I'll call it a day, right? Okay, so yeah. And if you're wondering, um, like this kind of like a boring stream, I have to agree because the principle of having this mobile live stream is that I wouldn't want it to be kind of like a scripted kind of hey, there's an emergency ongoing, so hopefully it's not an accident in front that causes this jam, right? Anyway, where am I? So yeah, before this, what am I talking about? I totally lost my. Oh yeah, talking about the principle of this live stream. So basically, what I wanted this live stream to be is going to be something that's very spontaneous. That just come online, and if let's say there's certain things in which you like to discuss about, feel free to do so, and stuff like that, right? So the problem will arise if let's say there's no one coming in and there's nothing to talk about, then the whole show would, I wouldn't say show, this whole stream will be quite weird, which is why we previously we do have this topic for the week itself so that we can actually constantly talk about certain things. Yeah, so yeah, that is about it. Okay, so yeah, after so long, I'm actually at ECP, East Coast Parkway, along the expressway and towards Changi. And oh, I heard someone coming on to Discord. Okay, maybe I just wait a moment or two. Not too sure if yeah. So if let's say you join me on Discord itself, feel free to turn on the microphone and then we can actually have a talk itself. Right. Okay, so just now where am I? Yeah, I'm talking about I'm actually driving along ECP towards the airport. I just I'm just heading towards Tanjong Katong exit, but I'm going to continue all the way to probably I don't know where should I exit. I think there are a couple of exits that I can actually exit. Not too sure which one should I go to, but we'll see how's the condition then. Right. Um, yep. So regardless of which lane you are in, it's going to be pretty slow. Okay. Well, I'm not too sure if let's say there's someone in Discord or maybe just joined and left. Right. Hopefully it's not a technical error, technical issue in which you join and then you leave. Right. Okay. We are now about 25, 26 minutes into the live stream. So yeah. Right. Yeah, I heard something from Discord. I'm not too sure if let's say there's anyone joining in or maybe I'm disconnected from Discord. I'm not too sure though. Because I think recently I do have certain connectivity issues with my phone, which is why just now I tried to to join Twitch and then to prepare for the live stream. I kept getting disconnected or not connected at all. So what I have to do, I need to actually go to my phone, turn on airplane mode, and then turn it off just for just for the carrier to actually, for my phone to connect back to the carrier itself. So it wasn't a problem previously, I'm not too sure, but this is maybe just a side note. Probably for iPhone itself, those of you who are using eSIM, I'm not too sure if let's say I've got this issue with intermittent cellular issues. So I will have to go to airplane mode and then turn it off for the phone to reconnect to the carrier before I can do anything else, right? Let's say for example for WhatsApp itself, if I say I'm using WhatsApp, then it's not actually connected. So sometimes there are times whereby I really miss certain messages, so it only comes in when I do receive the network itself, right? So that can be an issue. Okay, what else? Think Yeah, I think there isn't anyone online today, so let's call it a day. I'm not too sure when I can actually do the next stream itself. From I don't know. As usual, this coming week is a pretty busy week, so we will see how it goes, right? And yeah, if let's say you have anything pertaining, um, like maybe you have questions on AirPods itself, on the iPhone itself, connectivity issues, if you do share anything similar, just feel free to to comment itself, to to type in, and then we can actually get started on discussing all these type of topics and issues that we might have. So yeah, right. So I think we're in the 28 minutes, so I give it one more minute, and then we'll be done. Right. So still slowly driving along ECP, and so much. I think there's an accident. So according to the signboard itself, that's why there's a tailback all the way, which is why I am still here. I haven't even reached Marine Parade yet, right? But it is as it is for peak hour, raining and accident. Okay, so tell you what, probably I'm going to end off here, right? So thank you. Oh, I'm actually reaching the accident area. So lane one is actually off, right? So A is a Malaysian van, and a Singapore car, I suppose, right? An accident. So yeah, we are finally free. Great. Yep. So that is caused by an accident. Anyway, yeah. So I think we are good for the day itself. So I see you guys when I come online. Yeah, the next time I come online. So in the meantime, have a great week ahead. And if there's anything, you can actually feel free to message me on my social media handle. But do take note, please let me know you actually know me via Twitch itself from this live stream. And yeah, then I will be able to come back to you as soon as I can. Right, so I think the sky is getting dark and you can barely see me now. So, right, have a great week ahead. Have a great November. And, for all you know, December, and we are done with 2022. So, in the meantime, stay safe and take care. I see you the next time I come online. Right. Okay, bye.